Hey hoes! I am back with the juiciest video that will probably ever be posted on my YouTube channel and might get me canceled. But today we are going to do a straight tea spill sesh. I want you guys to know everything about me that is going to embarrass the fuck out of me and end up on Reddit and probably get me canceled. So let's get started. A couple hours ago I asked you guys to send me some questions on IG and the questions are pouring in. I was the talk of TikTok last week. Not for anything good, so don't go look me up. But we're gonna answer some of these questions that I did get asked. So let's get right into it. First question, my friend's being messy as fuck, but this question is, still talk to your high school crush? Okay, we all have that one crush that, like, I think that this was the first love of my life, unless I'm tripping. And the answer is no, I don't talk to him. He did message me not too long ago, like, what's up, Hollywood? I didn't really respond back to it. I hope he's doing well, though. I used to be fucking in love with that kid, and he was just a hoe. Next question, favorite high school memory. Picture this, you're one of the only freshmen on the fucking varsity softball team. Everybody's questioning how you made it there. I hadn't played a single game all year. I was sitting the fucking bench, rightfully so. We went to districts and we were losing so fucking bad. The coach decided, we're losing so bad, let's put Morgan in. They put me in, everybody was booing from the crowds, from the dugout. Nobody was excited for me. Everybody thought that I was about to lose this game, which I thought I was too. And I just got up there swinging for my life, okay? I just didn't want to be an embarrassment. I hit the ball for some reason. The ball flew up in the air. The two bitches in the outfield collided together. I can't make this shit up. I got a double. The girl that was on second and the girl that was on third went in and scored, and that was the game-winning hit. And everybody was cheering MVP, MVP. That was the only thing good that I've ever done in high school. I ended up getting kicked off the team a few years later, if you were wondering. And what's your dream career? Honestly, absolutely the fuck nothing. I never wanted to go to college. I never wanted to do anything. I always knew that I wanted to be behind a camera. The only thing that I've ever loved and actually found passion doing is editing videos. I'm actually living out my dream career. I would say long term though, I would love to get into acting. Why did I delete that video? But I didn't delete the video. I'm gonna post a screenshot here because a lot of people have saying that I'm lying. My video got taken down. If you guys think that I don't want to get paid off of a video with 4 million views on TikTok, you are insane. Will you be staying in Michigan? So for the time being, I'm gonna stay in Michigan. Have you ever gardened, if you know what I'm saying? And the answer is yes. I actually used to be a very big gardener, like literally every day, all day. But when I found out I was pregnant, I gave that up. And it was actually very easy, but I used to do it from sun up to sun down. I lost a lot of brain cells from then, so I blame my stupidity on those years. Next question, do I miss being a corporate baddie? I would say I miss my friends there, but I would never go back. If I have anything to do with that, I'm not going back to the corporate world. This question says, what's next for you and Gigi? What are some of your short-term goals? We are moving out of my apartment soon. I want to get us into church. This next question is, what are your go-to comfort foods? This week it is literally Taco Bell, cheesy gordita crunch with the Doritos Loco shell. And girl, don't even get me started with a quesadilla. Will Gigi still be in her dad's family considering the circumstances? Abso-fucking-lutely. I will never take Gianna away from her dad's side of the family. She loves her dad to death. I would never imagine taking Gianna away from that. I don't care if we never spoke again in life. I don't plan on taking Gianna away from that. I love this one. It says, give yourself 5 positive affirmations. What are they? That's a good question, and I actually have a very hard time speaking positive about myself. I tend to make everything a joke, and my jokes sometimes get translated as like hating myself. I would say that I'm a bomb-ass mom. I give skinny BBL. I am a very outgoing and well-spoken person. I am very ambitious. Was that 5? Oh, and I'm a funny-ass bitch, okay? Let's cheers our wine to that. What's on your 2025 vision board? Saving money. I want to open up my own business. I want to grow on YouTube. Okay, I'm going to buy a house. This one's a good question. It says, as a mom, how do you handle all the criticism on a daily basis? Now it makes me laugh because people hated on Jesus. And haters, at the end of the day, they do pay your bills. I take it with a grain of salt and I laugh on the way to the bank. What am I getting Gigi for Christmas? The biggest gift that she's gonna get this year is a kitchen, and it's white and it's aesthetically pleasing because I'm sorry, I am that mom. You're not getting a blue kitchen in my house, babe. I'm sorry. This says, what did you say you wanted to be as a kid and how has it changed after you grew up? Again, I never had any aspirations. I never had any hopes. I always said that I was gonna be rich and famous. I am rich as in love, as in God pours into me every single day. I have my health. I'm safe. I have a beautiful baby. So in my mind, I'm super rich. Now that I'm growing up, I'm like, ooh girl, you should have really shot to be a doctor or something. I love this question. It says, what is one thing you learned about yourself through this experience? Honestly, I learned that social media is not as important as I made it seem. I always used to like bite around my words and be wondering what people would say and all that. I feel like there's a billion lies about me on the internet that I could have debunked easily with receipts in my phone, because I am the receipt queen. Don't fuck with me. But I will say that I learned that I don't give a fuck. People are gonna think what they want to say at the end of the day. I can come on this video and I can say the sky's blue, and Reddit is gonna argue me down and say that it's green. So I've learned that I don't give a fuck anymore, and that's just what it is. I care about the people who support me, and the other ones can go cry to their mom about it, because I don't know them in real life. I also learned that you don't have to overshare on the internet. Am I gonna listen to that? Probably not. This question says, how did you feel when you found out you were pregnant? I felt like, oh fuck. But nonetheless, I was excited, I was happy. I didn't know how I was gonna support a baby. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I had $0 in my bank account. I had no business having a kid, and look where I am today. So it all worked out. This question says, what fears did you have when you were pregnant, and how did you overcome them? So my biggest fear was giving birth, and I fixed that by having a C-section so I didn't have to push a kid out of my coochie. It's, what steps do I take to heal when I'm pregnant and found out my man's been cheating? Girl, this is what you do. You act like you don't know. Right now, you don't let that shit stress you out. A delusion will get you through a hard time in life. Take it from me. Or you can DM me his number and I'll fart on the phone. What is the one thing you think Gigi's the most good at? Trolling the fuck out of me. This one says, are you moving to a different apartment? I am moving. What are my plans for Christmas? I won't be in matching Christmas PJs, that's all that I know. This one says, do you open gifts on Christmas or Christmas Eve? One year my sister made us open gifts on Christmas Eve, and just know that I did voodoo on her. I don't fuck with opening gifts on Christmas Eve, that's lame. What were the other names that I had in mind for Gigi? Kendall, and then I was gonna call her Kenny for short. This question says, no more TikTok? I think TikTok's going away for a reason, so I'm going to use it to push my other platforms, but as far as posting content on there, I don't see myself doing it again. What are your favorite places to visit in Michigan? The airport, to get the fuck up out of here. Okay, that was my last F-bomb. I'm not gonna cuss anymore on here. This says, what advice would you give 20-year-old Morgan? I would say post your content, and who gives a shit who likes it or not, because look at you now. This question says, is Gigi a reason for you to keep living like a light in your life? I would hope so. What kind of car do you plan on getting next? I really want a Tesla. I'm not gonna lie, I do. I think I'd be cute in a Tesla. What's your favorite artist of all time? Mariah the Scientist? What made you stay with that random man? I stayed with him because I was in love. I'm a lover girl. I'm sorry. They send me to fucking jail. Delusion, that's why I stayed. You would do it too. Your mom would probably love to Raggedy Man at some point, but I don't go around asking her. Natasha. Just kidding, Natasha. I'm sending you love, queen. This says, how are you feeling about baby daddy after all that's happened? I think that I'm at the point of healing where nothing that he could do could make me mad or destroy me. I'm feeling strong. I'm feeling fulfilled. I'm feeling whole. Genuinely in a very good headspace right now. I should actually be concerned. I feel happy. I feel healthy. I feel whole. I feel safe. Oh damn, I just realized that this question says, how are you feeling about baby daddy? Sorry, I was talking about myself, but I feel like I'm praying for his mental. I think that everybody needs prayers, and I think that everybody needs therapy. Aquarius wants to know, you think I could ever get a chance with you? A nice, kind woman like you? Good guy never wins. I'm not even gonna lie, you don't want my broken ass right now, babe. This says, is your baby daddy gonna give your dog back and other stuff back? Are you in therapy? The dog is going to stay with him. I am sad about the dog, but I can't go to Georgia and pick up a dog. And Coco can't be sent in the mail. What are we gonna do? Poke holes in the boxes and send her back? What's your favorite thing to do to decompress at the end of the day as a mom, besides wine? LOL. Play with my cooch. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I need brands to work with me, and I'm kidding. All jokes aside though, I would say sitting down, editing my YouTube video, it's a stress reliever. It's a hobby. It takes time. This one says, do you plan on Gigi getting a new pup since the first one got snatched? She can get a stuffed animal, okay? This one says, what is the biggest positive change you're going through right now that you're looking forward to? Is it bad that I'm looking forward to TikTok getting banned? I'm sorry. I love you guys to death. I love the supporters. I'm really excited to come on to a different app. Really, truly feel like I could rebrand now and focus on, you know, not being so negative, fuck my baby daddy, all that. I'm excited for this change of being able to be the real me, of being able to keep my friendships and my relationships and my business offline. So I'm really excited for that change. This question says, how do you get Gigi to talk so much? Her vocabulary is amazing. Have you met her mom? I talk a fucking lot. Like, I talk a lot. So Gianna just picks up the things that I say. This question says, are you sure you're done with that man? Done with him on what aspect, you guys? I don't think that you could ever say, oh, I'm done with my baby daddy, because at the end of the day, we have a kid to raise. Like, everybody thinks that us crashing and burning on the shade room is the end of it. We still have a kid. I still want to get along with him as a friend in the future. Things are very complicated right now, but I want her to be able to know that, like, her parents don't hate each other. That's more detrimental. Is that a word? That's more detrimental. Am I saying that right? That's more detrimental. No. That word. That causes harm to Gianna, okay? If you don't agree with that, guess what, babe? This isn't your life and you don't have to live it. Okay, music. What is your favorite genre? Top 3 favorite artist song that's on repeat at this moment. Open Arms by SZA, Spread Thin by Mariah the Scientist, Birds of a Feather and Sierra, I Bet You Start Loving Me. Let me stop before I get copyrighted because I know I fucking sound just like her. Will you send Gigi to pre-K or will you homeschool? I would love to homeschool because I don't fuck with everything that's happening in schools these days, but I will probably send her to school. I don't have the qualifications to homeschool a squirrel, let alone a kid. This question says, why do you keep going back? And the D is fire! Ah, Gypsy. Do you ever think about having more kids? Yeah, every month when my period's late, I think heavily about having more kids. But then it comes and the feeling goes away. Question says, if you wanted another kid, when would you have one? I guess when them 2 blue lines show up on that pregnancy test. Steve wants to know, what do you need from your partner? Okay, Steve. I'm a very simple girl. I need you to cook for me. Reassurance. Loyalty, that's obvious. And I need you to be funny. That's my biggest thing. And every man that I've ever like talked to or given a chance to, they've been very like, had a strong presence. And I think that's needed. And you gotta be fine as fuck. Oh. Next question, Steve. This question says, do you think you stay because you crave intimacy? So no, I actually don't think that. I'm not an intimate person. I'm not a lovey-dovey, kiss you, like cuddle with you, all that. I've never been anything like that. This question says, are you back with Buddy? No, he's in Georgia, I'm in Michigan. We have a very big, good amount of healthy space in between us right now. A lot of people said that they saw us together the other day. I'm like, girl, send me a picture because I know you didn't see my fat, juicy, delicious ass outside with that man. I know you didn't see that. I want to see who my lookalike is.